Hey there everybody, it is November 1st, and it is time for my October collection update video. This is a big one, so sit back. This one's probably going to be one of the longer ones I've ever done. Everything but wall scrolls, but there are a lot of things this month. We'll go ahead and get started with DVDs first. Got some Blu-rays. First up we have Ted on Blu-ray. This is a movie by the guy who did Family Guy. I've heard good things about it. A lot of people have told me to see it, and I thought I'd check it out. It feels like Family Guy humor. I mean, Seth MacFarlane is one of the main characters. It's not fantastic, but it's actually really funny at points. And it feels like it's the kind of humor almost like Monty Python, except not as good. So it's an alright movie. Not bad. I didn't pay a whole lot for it anyway, so it's not like I lost out on something. Then we go on to The Hangover III. I've been waiting for this movie to come out. I completely forgot about it in theaters. I meant to go see it during that, but I have the other two on Blu-ray, so I definitely had to get this one once it came out. I saw it on the rack and I'm like, done. It was great. It's actually, this movie was a lot different than the other two. They couldn't do the same thing for a third time, you know, so they had to do something else, and they actually did it really well. Yeah, it's crazy that they're done with all these guys in this movie, so, but very good. Surprised the hell out of me. Definitely surprised me. Then we go on to a couple I didn't entirely expect to pick up. Well, I didn't really intend to pick up most of these things, but this is Mrs. Doubtfire on Blu-ray. I remember loving this movie as a kid. I saw it on sale at Best Buy for $6 for a Blu-ray, so I bought it. That's about it. It's literally the logic behind this. That's it. Then my only DVD that I bought, this is Legend of Korra Book 1 Air. This is the first season. I actually watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, the whole thing. It was fantastic. I watched like the first 2 episodes, I think, of this. So and then I never got around to watching the rest of it, unfortunately. It's in a nice little box. So I'm excited to finally get to it. It's 2 discs. It's gonna be good. I've heard it's not quite as good as the original, but what do you do? With how good Avatar was, how do you top that? You know, so. Alright, that is it for DVDs and Blu-rays. We will go on to a nice overhaul of CDs that I got. We'll start off with, I actually bought a bunch of CDs on Amazon. Me and my dad have just decided to go on a CD buying binge type deal. So we both bought plenty of CDs. I still have more coming that'll be in next month's video. But we'll go ahead and get started. This is In the Silence of Fair Dream Gone Mad. This is their only album so far. They're progressive metal. Really atmospheric. I saw these guys at Prog Power, and they didn't sound that great, but then I actually sat down and listened to parts of the CD, and it sounded really good, so I bought it, and it was pretty cheap. Excited to listen to it. A lot of all the CDs you're going to see here except one, I haven't listened to yet, because I've been listening to a lot of CDs I haven't listened to that I actually already have. So, they will get listened to. I have 1 CD left, and I'm on these, so. But yeah, excited to listen to this one. Then we have, this is Sabaton, one of the headliners from Prog Power. I wanted nothing to do with this band until I saw them live, and they just surprised the hell out of me, and I decided to listen to them. And this album, actually, it was pretty good, so I bought it. I might get the album before this, or it might be before the last album, I can't remember. But I went with this one first. Excited to listen to it. It's power metal. The one thing that confuses me about this, I don't 100% know if it's brand new, because if you look, the track listing is upside down. Yeah. So I don't know what that's about. I'm kind of hoping this is just upside down, and like, see, that wouldn't make sense though. I'm gonna have to like take it apart. Unless they deliberately did that, that's just kind of weird. But excited to listen to the CD nonetheless. We'll see. Then we go on to Circle to Circle. This is their 4th album. I actually have the 1st and the 3rd album. I decided to pick this one up next. I'm sorry, this is their 5th album. I'm an idiot. This is their 5th album. This last song, Blood of an Angel, is fantastic. Oh, same record company as Sabaton. But definitely excited to listen to it. Basically, one of the old singers for Sabotage, which I have some of their CDs. Yeah. Can't wait to listen to this one, because I do like Circle to Circle a lot. And I'm like, this cover is just weird. It's like a guy hiding behind a corner, and they're like doing a drug deal down here or something. I don't know. Who knows? But can't wait to listen to the CD. Okay, then on to another band that I really like. Camelot. I actually have 2 albums of theirs, Ghost Opera and The Black Halo. I originally just put that 2 albums after Ghost Opera, because I really wanted the newest one, Silverthorn, with their new singer, and the one before that, Poetry for the Poisoned. But I heard The Black Halo. That album completely blew me away. Turns out that album is actually the sequel, direct sequel to this album. So I decided to buy this one so I could listen to it and understand it a little bit better. The plastic fell off, so it's a little open on here, but definitely excited to listen to this one. Haven't gotten to it yet, but guaranteed it's going to be good. Yeah, we'll see. Epica. I almost wonder if the band Epica took their name from this CD. I doubt it, though. We'll see. Then we go on to a CD that I've been looking forward to getting for, oh god, almost 2 years now. This is Amaranth's first album, self-titled. It's the special edition, and if you notice, it is opened. I haven't listened to it, but the receipt says, even though it's not necessarily sealed, it is definitely brand new, blah blah blah. So, but this is the deluxe edition, so it has the 2 bonus tracks, which is awesome. And, oops, well, it also has a DVD here, with the 2 music videos they did, the behind-the-scenes making of the video, a tour documentary, and studio diaries from when they recorded the album. Yeah, I can't wait to listen to this album again. It's very good. I actually really liked it, and they have one other album that I am going to get eventually. But definitely very, very excited to get this one. This was like the first CD I bought when I decided to buy stuff. Then we go on to more Sabotage-related things. This is Raise the Curtain by Jon Oliva, his first solo album. This is the creator of Sabotage, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Jon Oliva's Pain. This isn't even metal, it's prog rock is what it is. But it's absolutely awesome, and the song Father Time, 4th track. Fantastic song, one of my favorite songs right now. But definitely excited to listen to this one. Very excited. I actually get to see him next year too, and that'll be fun. But definitely excited to listen to this. Oh yeah. Then we go on. I've been talking about Sabotage quite a bit. I actually picked up 2 albums of theirs. I got Gutter Ballet from 1986, and then Streets of Rock Opera, which was the album after that, actually. I picked up Streets first because Jon Oliva, this guy, is actually doing this entire album at Prog Power next year, and I'm going. So I really want to hear this one. And then Gutter Ballet, the song Gutter Ballet, is amazing. So I picked up this one second. I have another one coming in the mail. But very, very excited to listen to these 2 albums. I have listened to Dead Winter Dead and Wake of Magellan, which are 2 of their 90s albums. And they're great. Definitely excited to listen to this one and this one, both of them. But very, very excited. Then we go on to the big release for me this month that I was very, very excited for. This one I have actually listened to. This is Dream Theater's new album, self-titled, just called Dream Theater. You know, there's really not much I can say about this album. Honestly, all I have to say is, eh. And I hate saying that because they're my favorite band, but this album really wasn't as great as the last one. They did do an instrumental that was fantastic. That is a great album, or great song, I'm sorry. That's a good song, and Along for the Ride is one of their probably most well-written songs. They had a 20-minute song on here, and I was all excited for that, but it's really not that great. Honestly, a lot of the songs on here feel like you're listening to Rush. It doesn't even sound like metal. It sounds like prog rock. And I mean, that's good for them. It's good. It doesn't sound terrible. It's not like, blah! It's not like, like I'm gonna puke or anything. But it's just not Dream Theater. This also came with a DVD, which is just the entire album in surround sound. Overall, not horrible. Not the worst music I've ever heard. It's just not... It didn't live up to my expectation. So... I don't know. But that's it for CDs. My last chunk is video games, and this is where it's going to get interesting because there's a lot of them. We'll start with the games I got on Steam. First of all, I got the rest of the Crysis games I was missing, so the original Crysis, which I'm really excited to play because, you know, you can't, it takes 20 shotgun shots to the face, but one punch. Apparently you have superpowers or something. Crysis Warhead, which is just an add-on to the first game, or it's like it's standalone type deal. And then Crysis Wars, which is basically an improved multiplayer from the first game. I already have the second game. I bought it when I did that whole Origin bundle back a couple months ago. I also picked up the Stanley Parable, the remake of the Half-Life 2 mod, standalone. Haven't played it yet. Definitely excited to, because I played the hell out of the Stanley Parable. I played all the way through it with every ending. It was fantastic. Then for my birthday, my friend Brandon picked me up Dead Rising 2, because it was on my wish list, and that was nice of him, because it was like $5 when he picked it up. And then for Halloween this year, I picked up the standalone sequel-ish thing to it, Dead Rising 2 Off the Record. Excited to play at least the original Dead Rising 2, because it's supposed to be pretty good. Don't know about Off the Record, though. Then my friend Jeff picked me up the Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures on Steam. I was excited for this game, so happy that I have it. I sat down and played it for about 15 minutes, and it's hard as shit. So, and I'm only saying that because it's the nerd, so hard as shit, hard as ass, I don't know. But I'm definitely excited to play that one. Definitely. But that's it for Steam games. Then we go on to the physical copies of games that I got. We'll start off with the birthday present from Phoenix. He gave me Pokemon Puzzle League on N64. It's in really good shape. I almost think it was his, because when he was like, "How'd you get that?" It's a secret. And then I looked at it and it was in really good shape. And I'm like, it's yours, isn't it? It's a secret. So I think he just gave me his copy of Pokemon Puzzle League. It was on the list of games for N64 to get, so he made a good choice. Definitely. I have no idea how to play it, though. I'll figure it out eventually. Then, my coworker Charlie, who I've worked with for almost 2 years now, I traded him a cell phone battery, because I got another one, for some video games. I only paid like a couple dollars for the cell phone battery, so he gave me a couple PS1 games. These were free. This was just a trade deal. First up, he gave me Army Men 3D. My friend Phoenix, the one who gave me Puzzle League, actually, he suggested these games to me, so I said, why not pick up one of them? This is actually a remake of the very first one that was on, like, the home computer. Yeah, I put it in and played it, and it's confusing as all hell. But definitely interesting. When Phoenix comes over, I'll probably play it with him. Yeah, 1 or 2 players, there we go. But we'll see. Then he also gave me Jet Moto for PS1. Basically like some sort of weird racing game. I tried to play it and it's trippy, so I put it away. we'll see. I'll definitely, you know, free game. I'm not going to turn down a free game. That's it from what he got me. Then, one of his really good friends, actually, is running low on money and unfortunately has to sell off some of his stuff. And he sold off some of his games. And I got a really nice deal. I got all of these games for, I think, $30. I don't know how fantastic that deal is, but there's 2 PS2 games, 2 PS3, and then he gave me 2 PS1 games for free. We'll start off with the PS2. We got the original Siren game. Zoom out a little bit here for you. Just a horror game for PS2. They remade it for PS3 or I can't remember, Siren Blood Curse, but definitely wanted to play this. Phoenix will love that I got this game. Oh yes, I know he will. But very happy to do that, to get this. And then the other PS2 is Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Probably the most famous Silent Hill that I can remember, other than the original 3. Definitely excited to play this one, and Phoenix will love this one as well. Silent Hill is one of the horror genres I really want, the only other ones being Parasite Eve and Fatal Frame, I think, for sure that I want. Definitely excited to play that. Then for the PS3 games, I got Ratchet and Clank Future A Crack in Time, which is the first PS3 Ratchet and Clank. So now I have all the ones on PS2 and the first one for PS3 finally. Definitely excited to play these. I still need to play the second through the rest of them on the PS2 though. I played the first one and it was fun as hell, but never, you know, went past that. But definitely excited to play this, definitely. Then, as a surprise thing that I didn't expect to see on there, Devil May Cry 4. Yeah, I have 1 and 2. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. There's more coming related to this. You'll see. But definitely excited to play this. It ought to be entertaining once I get through them. Yeah. I actually saved the PS1 games for last because not only did I get them for free, but what they are actually really surprised me. So, we got Resident Evil Director's Cut for PS1. Resident Evil 1. I have 2 and 4. So, yeah, great to have the second one. Definitely, I put this in and couldn't stop laughing because all I did was walk in a circle, and you just stand and walk in a circle. Yeah, it's going to be fun to play this one. And then, to top that off, Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. The only Legacy of Kain game that I have that I like knew in my head. This is... Yeah, I got Soul Reaver and Resident Evil for free. There are no words, but definitely excited to play Soul Reaver. It actually looks really nice. Looks really nice. Alrighty, then there's more coming. Oh, we're not done yet. Then at one of my local retro game stores, not the normal one I go to, but another one, they were having a sale. It was buy 2 get 1 free, I believe, on PS2 games. And I looked at their games and they were all fairly cheap, so I got 9 of them. So we'll start out with this one, the one I know the least, Dr. Muto. Basically, what happened when I took all these games up, I had, it was Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, excuse me. And they didn't end up having it, so I basically turned to Phoenix, who's apparently involved in everything video game related, and just said, hey, pick out a game that's less than $5, and he grabbed this one. It was 99 cents. I tore it off. I can't, in order to get this sticker off, it's gonna leave all this crap. I hate people that do that. It frickin' sucks. But I actually have come to find out since I got this from my friend Brandon, the one who bought me Dead Rising, that this is actually a really fun game. And I played a little bit of it, and it's crazy. It's really weird, but I do want to play it now. So I will. Definitely looking forward to it. Oop, hit the camera tripod. Then we go on to Lupin III, Treasure of the Sorcerer King. First of all, I didn't even know there was a Lupin III, whatever you want to call him. It looks interesting. It looks kind of like Metal Gear Solid. I played a little bit of it and it felt like that. Interesting thing about this game, they were actually doing inventory at the store that I bought this from, and they said some of the games may ring up differently than what they're priced on the sticker, but we will still honor what the sticker was. I'm just going to come out and say this rang up for $2, or it was $2 on here. It rang up for $12.99. I got this game for $2 when it rang up for $13, which is actually really surprising. So they didn't have a choice and they had to ring me up for it. In fact, this might have been one of the games I got for free, which is entertaining. But basically one of those random ones that I didn't expect to pick up, but it was just there to fill space, basically. So, yeah. But interesting game to add to the collection, definitely. Then we have the Bards Tale. I remember hearing about this somewhere. I honestly don't know where. Kind of feels like a Dragon Age type RPG. It actually has Tony Jay, if you remember, as Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame, who's also in Soul Reaver. But that was weird to have two games in the span of a week have the same guy in it. But definitely going to be an interesting game to play if I ever get around to it. But yeah, Bards Tale. Then we have the original Dragon Ball Z Budokai. If you remember, I don't remember when I said this, which update I said it, but I want to get all the Dragon Ball Z games, except that piece of shit Connect game. I will even get Ultimate Tenkaichi. Like, that game's not supposed to be that great, but it's better than the fucking Connect game. But I remember playing this game back in, like, 5th grade, and playing it again. It has frickin' GameStop stickers on it. That's hilarious. Playing it again was interesting. It's definitely not as good as the Dragon Ball Z games, the other ones I have, but still cool to have the original Dragon Ball Z game. Then we go on to the first Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. The plastic isn't in fantastic shape, but what do? I've been wanting to get these games, and I finally picked up the first one. Definitely looking forward to playing this, because I will, because it's on PS3 even, I think there's one. But we'll see. I'll pick up the other ones definitely on PS2 though. Then we have, of all things, Soul Calibur 2 on PS2. I already have this on GameCube. I have actually already had this game on PS2. I sold it way back when. But I wanted it again because I want to actually get every copy of this. So at some point I'll get it on Xbox. Probably when I get around to getting an Xbox. But definitely excited to play this on PS2 again, just for the heck of it. Because I love playing this on GameCube. Link, and they got Heihachi from Soul Calibur, just pretty trippy. But yeah, nice to have this game. And then another game I used to have and then sold and then am now buying again. Tony Hawk's Underground. I don't know why, but I actually really enjoyed the Tony Hawk games, the older ones. Like Pro Skater 2, Pro Skater 3, never really played Pro Skater 4, and then this one and Underground 2. I'll still get Underground 2, but this one was actually really fun to do. But definitely excited to maybe go back into this one. It's going to be weird though, but we'll see. Then we go on to Twisted Metal. Oh yes. Twisted Metal Black. This is the one Phoenix really wanted me to get, and I finally got it. So he's all excited, because this is considered probably the best one. Never really played a whole lot of the Twisted Metal. I mean, I have the newest one for PS3 and the very first one for PlayStation. But I don't know. I'll play it with him, for sure. Oh god, yes. But by myself, I'm not 100% sure. But we shall see. Then, as I said earlier, there was more to the Devil May Cry. Well, I own every Devil May Cry game except for the new one. I found Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening Special Edition. Oh, well, that's all it is. You play as Jester, excuse me. You play as Virgil. There's a new Jester boss enemy, a very hard mode, a turbo mode, and more. But I tried to play the first game and I got stuck. I mean, I'll play them eventually because I have the first 4. I mean, I'm gonna get around to it, but yeah, definitely excited because I finally have this one and 4. But that is all 9 games from the store. That just leaves these individual games that I kept separate for a reason. Well, a lot of the 3 of these were pre-orders, so they get to be separate. Then the other ones I just didn't really know where to put. So we'll start with NCAA 13. This is actually, if I remember correctly, I'm not 100% sure, this might be the last NCAA EA game, unless they made one this year. But I meant to get this when I got Madden 13 to play with a coworker of mine, and then I never did, and then it was on sale at a store, and then it dropped down to a decent price, and it was on sale, and I had cash from tips at work, so I only ended up spending like $10 on this game. So yeah, definitely. I actually really like the college games a little bit more than Madden, so definitely excited to play this. But yeah. Then we go on to the game that just came out like 3 or 4 days ago, WWE 2K14. I've gotten every game in this series since 2012. This isn't actually the original cover, or it's the reverse side, Daniel Bryan. It actually has a Twitter thing, but the game isn't in here. Because I'm playing it right now, but it's The Rock is technically on the cover, but I like Daniel Bryan a lot, so I just flipped the thing over and made it that, because the back's still the same. Hulk Hogan, what you gonna do, brother? This game's actually really fun. I've enjoyed it so far. I've only played it for like a day, but I've enjoyed it a lot. Definitely excited to finish this thing up, though. Then we go on to the 2 big pre-orders that came out within a week of each other. We'll start out with this one, and I don't know why I'm putting this one first, but Pokemon Y for 3DS. Wow, this game, that legendary is cool. First and foremost, Yveltal. But they did a really good job with this game. They made the 3D battle scene look amazing, and it's just a great game all around. I haven't beaten it yet. I'm in Victory Road because I'm underleveled, and like every review I've seen, oh, I was at least 10 to 15 levels higher. I must just play differently then. But, you know, great game. Definitely gonna sit down and finish it. I need to finish this, and then I will get X eventually, because this game was so much fun. This might be better than Black and White and Black and White 2. I'm not sure though. But definitely a great game. Too bad for the bug that they had where it would break your game. But they fixed that. They did fix that, which is good. But definitely, I don't know what to say about this game. The Mega Evolution thing is weird, but it's really cool once you use it. Just great game. And I was really excited to play it. And it's great. And that's all I seem to be able to say is it's great. Then we go on to the game I might have been anticipating more than Pokemon Y, and that's why it's here. Last, but certainly not least, Zelda Wind Waker HD. Oh man, what a nostalgia trip. I have it for GameCube. I played it for GameCube. This was actually the second Zelda game I ever played. Ocarina was first, I think. I feel like it was. But I've played, or at least helped somebody play through this quite a few times. It's great. Everything they did with this game. The only thing I am sad about is they got rid of the Tingle Tuner. And the last time I played the GameCube version, Phoenix, was Tingle, and it was really fun. But you know what? They made this game look, it looks so beautiful. And I'm not quite done. I'm at Makar's Temple, but I will also beat this one. I have a tendency to get to the end of a game and not beat it, but definitely gonna beat it. And then I actually went and picked up the guide for it when I bought it. Nice little, I've been, like, every game since Phantom Hourglass has come out with a guide like this, and I just keep wanting to get it. And I mean, look, gold trim, and it's literally, this is a hugely expansive guide. It has so much. Look at this. I have the Nintendo Power Guide, and it's not even this big. So definitely nice to have this. And then, yeah, definitely great game. I don't know why people didn't like Wind Waker HD, or Wind Waker in general, but definitely they made the game look so nice, and it's so much fun to go back and play this game. Definitely excited to finish that. Then we go on to something a little bit special. If you look here, it says Kingdom Hearts 2. It's just a box? No, not really. But we got Sora Halloween. But this is a set of really nice Keyblades. Unfortunately, I didn't do my research before I made this video because I'm stupid, that I can't name every single Keyblade, but you got the original right here. And that is Oblivion. No, that's Oblivion, I'm sorry. This is, oh my god, it sounds exactly the same. There's something... This is Metal Chocobo, I think. No, this is the one you get... Yeah, okay, I know what they are. I'm just not doing too well with my brain today. But it's really nice little... Here, I'll take one out. It almost looks like they could go on the end of a keychain. Like, this is the original Keyblade, right here. It looks like it go... Yeah, I think they're meant for keychains, actually. But they're really nice. They actually have a nice pair of black ones for... the same store has ones for 358 over 2 days. And I'm going to pick those up eventually, because the store... That store! I would like to say something. The store that I have bought this and many other things, including most of my wall scrolls, is closing in February, which makes me sad because that's like the one place I got all of my wall scrolls. I'm horribly sad to see them go, and the store they're moving to doesn't do anime, they just do Hello Kitty shit. But definitely sad to see them go. I'm gonna pick up the other Keyblades and maybe something else there, maybe another wall scroll before they close. But that is it for this expansive collection update. I will see you next month for sure, because I have 1 pre-order, 2 pre-orders, and a Blu-ray coming for me, and some CDs. So there'll at least be a small one. The reason I got most of this stuff this month is because I worked massive amounts of overtime this month, so I had a lot of extra money that I could spend, and it was nice to have that money. But now I'm not working overtime anymore, so I can't spend as much. But all the stuff that I'm getting, I've already spent the money on, so it doesn't matter. So that is it for this. I will see you guys next month. Later.